Let's talk about a tool that you can carry right in your pocket. A personal tutor, an assistant, even a mentor. We're talking about AI. And honestly, it's already creating this huge performance gap between the people who are using it and the people who aren't. Right now, students and trainees who have figured this out are studying way more efficiently and, you guessed it, performing better than their peers.
And that's the part that should really get your attention. That gap is only getting wider. We are at a tipping point here. Learning how to leverage AI is no longer just some neat little trick. It is becoming a massive, massive advantage. And anyone who ignores these tools, well, they really risk getting left behind, especially as AI gets more and more powerful and integrated into everything we do.
And if you're thinking, oh, this is all some far-off future stuff, well, think again. A 2023 study in JAMA, found something pretty shocking. When answering patient questions, a panel of evaluators preferred an AI chatbot's responses over a real physician's almost 79% of the time. And get this, it wasn't just for quality, it was for empathy too. This isn't a forecast, people. It's happening right now.
But let's be super clear about one thing. The goal here is not to replace the hard work. It's not about outsourcing your critical thinking. It is all about amplification. The whole idea is to use AI to become more strategic with your time, your energy, and to use it as a powerful accelerator for your own skills and your own knowledge.
Okay, so how do you actually unlock all this power? Well, it all comes down to one thing: knowing how to ask the right questions. And the good news is, you don't need to be some kind of tech genius. You just need a really simple but incredibly effective framework for how you write your prompts.
And that framework is called RTFC. The easiest way to think about it is like you're giving your AI a super clear set of marching orders. It stands for role, task, format, and context. First, you give the AI a role. Act like an expert surgeon, or be a medical educator. Then, you give it a very specific task. Next, you define the format you want the answer in, and finally, you provide the crucial context, who you are and what you really need.
And this right here shows you the difference perfectly. A weak prompt is just, tell me about heart failure. I mean, it's so vague, right? But look at the strong prompt using our framework. Act as a cardiology attending teaching a medical student. Explain heart failure using simple analogies for my internal medicine rotation. See that? It's night and day. You get a tailored, powerful response instead of just a generic info dump from a textbook.
All right, so now that you know the secret to asking, let's get into what you can actually ask for. We're going to break down a whole toolkit of real-world applications you can literally start using today to master knowledge, boost your productivity, and even advance your career.
First things first, you need your tool. The big three right now are ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. You've got ChatGPT, which is just a fantastic all-rounder for questions and learning. Then there's Claude, which is amazing at handling huge documents, like if you need to summarize a bunch of research papers. And Gemini, of course, plays really nicely with all of Google's other services. My advice? Try all three. Seriously, give them the exact same question and see which one's style just clicks for you.
So first up, mastering knowledge. Just imagine this for a second. You could create a custom AI tutor for, say, neuroanatomy that you can just grill with questions at 2 in the morning. Instead of some limited question bank, you can generate unlimited board-style practice questions that are focused only on your weakest spots. You can even simulate those tough clinical Q&A sessions to walk onto the wards feeling way more confident. It's basically a 24/7 tutor that never ever gets tired. Okay, next, let's talk about boosting your productivity. I mean, just think about all the time we spend on administrative stuff. You can use AI to instantly draft a perfectly professional email to a senior consultant, making sure the tone is just right. Or you could just dump your chaotic to-do list into it and ask it to act like a productivity coach, giving you a prioritized plan for the day. It's all about automating the little things so you can actually focus on what matters most.
And finally, let's talk about your career. Instead of spending an entire weekend slogging through papers, you could ask AI to synthesize the key findings from 10 different articles into one coherent summary for a lit review. If you're stuck on a research paper, have it generate a detailed outline to break through that writer's block. You can even upload your CV and ask it to act as a career advisor, giving you powerful suggestions to really make it stand out. It's a game changer.
So, when you put all of this together, what does it actually mean? We're looking at a pretty fundamental shift here. AI isn't just another app on your phone. It's becoming a true partner in how we learn and work. It's like a personal human amplifier. But we have to end on the most important guardrail of all. Please always remember this. AI is your smart assistant. It is not a medical expert. It's an accelerator, for sure, but your critical thinking, your expertise, and your evidence-based training, that is and always will be the foundation. You should never, ever use AI-generated content for patient decisions without verifying it yourself first, period.
And that brings us to the most crucial point. Success in the coming years isn't going to be about technology versus humanity. It's going to be defined by the professionals who can skillfully combine the two, the ones who embrace these powerful tools while doubling down on the empathy, the judgment, and the connection that only a human can provide.
Look, this is arguably the most powerful learning tool that has ever been invented. It's here, it's accessible to pretty much everyone, and it's ready to go. So the only real question left is the one right here on the screen. How are you going to use it?